In the world of mixed martial arts, MMA, where countless fighters have graced the octagon with their talent and determination, one name stands out not just for his accomplishments, but for his meteoric rise to fame: Conor McGregor. Known today for his flamboyant personality and impressive victories, McGregor's journey to the top of the sport wasn't always the headline-grabbing story it is now. Join us as we revisit the pivotal moments and challenges that shaped Conor McGregor's early career, offering a fresh perspective on how this once-overlooked fighter evolved into one of the most celebrated and controversial figures in MMA history. Before we dive into the details, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more gripping content that keeps you informed and aware. So let's dive in it. Conor McGregor, one of the most charismatic and controversial figures in mixed martial arts, MMA. Known for his brash personality, sharp wit, and unparalleled fighting skills, McGregor has captivated audiences worldwide. Despite only being in the UFC for less than 3 years, he has emerged as one of the company's biggest stars. McGregor's journey in MMA began in 2006 in his hometown of Dublin, Ireland. He started training at Straight Blast Gym under the guidance of coach John Kavanagh. This move would lay the foundation for his future success. On March 8, 2008, McGregor had his first professional fight, where he secured a second-round TKO victory over Gary Morris at Cage of Truth 2 in Dublin. This win marked the beginning of his meteoric rise in the sport. Before making his mark in the UFC, McGregor had already become a dual-weight champion in the Cage Warriors promotion. On April 16, 2011, he delivered a stunning knockout against Paddy Doherty in just 4 seconds, showcasing his explosive striking power. This fight was a testament to McGregor's rapid rise through the ranks. McGregor's ascent continued with significant victories, including his win over Dave Hill on June 2, 2012, where he claimed the Cage Warriors featherweight championship with a second-round submission. This victory was McGregor's first taste of MMA gold, and it was only the beginning. Just 7 months later, on December 31, 2012, McGregor captured the Cage Warriors lightweight title with a first-round TKO victory over Ivan Buchinger, marking his last fight outside the UFC. The victories have been coming ever since for McGregor. Cage Warriors allowed him to build a solid fan base in Ireland, as he lifted both their featherweight and lightweight titles in front of his hometown crowd in the Helix. When Dana White came to Trinity College in Dublin to collect an honorary award, he was bombarded by McGregor's fans who insisted that White needed the Irishman's signature. McGregor's star was really born on April 6, 2013. Taking that big step up to face Marcus Brimage in his UFC debut in Stockholm, the thunderous uppercuts of the Irishman brought the American down in just 67 seconds. In the press conference afterwards, McGregor had the gathered media folded with laughter as he told them he would have to tell the social welfare office at home to fuck off because he found himself a job. He spoke of a desire for tailored suits, sports cars, and luxury. After Brimage came Max Holloway, and despite claiming the only decision victory of his career that night, McGregor injured his knee and was forced out of action for a year. The magnitude of what McGregor really means to the Irish was felt on his return to the sport in Dublin last July. McGregor insisted that he would drag the UFC back to Ireland after making his debut. He said he would bring his teammates with him. That summer night in Dublin, McGregor foresaw a first-round TKO over Diego Brandão, and he gave the people exactly what they wanted. 3 of his teammates also took victory on the night. After that, he brought his sharp tongue and unique skill set to Las Vegas, where the Irish followed in great numbers to see another first-round TKO over Dustin Poirier. Again, they followed him to Boston, where he sent Dennis Siver packing in 2 rounds. Then came the talk of titles. McGregor's journey to greatness continued on July 11, 2015, when he earned his first UFC title. At UFC 189, he faced Chad Mendes, defeating him via TKO to claim the interim featherweight title. This fight was McGregor's first time headlining a UFC pay-per-view event, and the pro-Irish crowd made it an unforgettable experience. The event showcased McGregor's charisma and fighting prowess, solidifying his status as a star in the UFC. His ability to promote fights and generate hype was evident, making him a box office draw. The pinnacle of McGregor's career came on December 12, 2015, at UFC 194. He faced Jose Aldo, the reigning featherweight champion, and stunned the MMA world with a knockout victory in just 13 seconds. This victory not only dethroned Aldo, considered one of the greatest fighters in the division's history, but also cemented McGregor's place in MMA history. The knockout, a testament to McGregor's precision and power, remains one of the fastest finishes in UFC title fight history. This win was so remarkable that it is often cited as one of the greatest moments in MMA history, showcasing McGregor's ability to deliver on the big stage. With the UFC featherweight title in his possession, McGregor had set his sights on even loftier goals. Before pursuing new challenges, he faced Nate Diaz at UFC 196 on March 5, 2016, stepping up to welterweight, a full 25 pounds above his usual fighting weight. This fight was a significant test of McGregor's versatility and endurance. Despite the weight difference, McGregor's confidence remained unshaken. But Diaz's durability and grappling skills proved to be a formidable challenge. McGregor lost the bout via submission in the second round, marking one of the most surprising upsets in UFC history. This loss was a humbling experience for McGregor, but it also served as a learning opportunity, highlighting areas where he needed to improve. Such is the marketing power of McGregor that many feel he has been fast-tracked to Jose Aldo's title by UFC. Chad Mendes and Frankie Edgar were popular choices when it came to who was the rightful contender to the Brazilian's crown. Both Mendes and Edgar are from wrestling backgrounds, and many believe they could bring something new to the table when it comes to a challenge for McGregor, unlike Aldo, who operates within the same striking wheelhouse as the Irishman. When Aldo, the division's champion, was forced out of the contest, Mendes stepped in, and interest in the event hasn't dwindled at all. It's still very much the McGregor show, and he didn't have to fight. Although the UFC reclassified the bout, which is now for an interim title, McGregor could have waited another 7 weeks to get his hands on Aldo. However, with the traveling support, he felt it was his duty to perform for his countrymen. Today, McGregor and the UFC have broken into the Irish mainstream. He has been the most Googled athlete in the country over the last 2 years. As he puts each of his opponents away, the more the Irish talk about him. He has his fair share of detractors too, even in his homeland. His over-enunciation of words, something he does to make him more appealing to U.S. advertisers, infuriates his disparagers. McGregor's lack of caution in front of any kind of challenge bothers them. He talks down to his opponents, where the Irish are used to more soft-spoken, respectful, and reluctant champions. The violence of the sport has been a big talking point too. It just seems too barbaric for some of McGregor's countrymen. However, those who are fans of McGregor worship him. He is the success story that his generation wanted to be. He is self-made, self-sufficient, and he literally punches, kicks, knees, and elbows his way through every obstacle that is put in front of him. The suits, the cars, and the money are all part of the McGregor package now, as he has literally become a millionaire off a sport that didn't exist in the Irish consciousness before he came along. He is at the forefront of the sport globally. He is ushering in a new era in the fight game, both with his selling statistics and his technical abilities. A quarter of the MGM Grand Garden Arena will be made up of Irish support on Saturday, despite the fact that the country is just popping its head out of a financial crisis. Sinead O'Connor will sing McGregor to the Octagon on the night. Arnold Schwarzenegger has even dropped by to say hello to the Dubliner during his preparation in Nevada. It's McGregor mania. So in conclusion, from humble beginnings in Dublin to global superstardom, Conor McGregor's rise is a testament to raw talent, unwavering determination, and an unparalleled ability to captivate audiences. His journey, marked by both triumphs and setbacks, has redefined the landscape of MMA. As his legend continues to grow, one thing is certain: Conor McGregor is a force to be reckoned with, both inside and outside the octagon. So in the end, make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest news, insights, and in-depth analysis. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.